What even is manifestation? If you're new to manifesting and you have no idea what it is, or if you've done some research and feel confused, this video is for you. Welcome to Manifest Best. I'm a mindset coach and I teach people how to manifest happiness. When you master your mind, you can master your reality. So simply put, manifestation is the process by which our inner experiences become our outer experiences. That's right, almost everything that happens in life is simply a reflection of ourselves. Now, when some people hear that, they get defensive. So I'm going to go over a couple disclaimers before jumping into the lesson. First of all, no one wants bad things to happen. Manifestation is not about judging ourselves or others when bad things happen, but by understanding the power that we have over every situation, we can stop repeating negative patterns and actually enjoy the better experiences in life. My hope is that with the proper information, learning that you have control over every situation feels empowering instead of feeling like criticism. Nothing in this video is meant to place blame on anyone, but it's meant to bring you into your power. I will get more into my personal story in a later video, but I have made every mistake that a person can make. I have manifested unpleasant experiences like heartbreak, poverty, loneliness, low self-esteem, prolonged mental illness, poor health, addiction, obesity, abuse, and even traumatic events. So I'm speaking from experience. I have not had an easy life by any means, and I was still able to learn about manifestation and take better control of how my life unfolds. Anyone can do this if they put their mind to it. So let's get into the lesson. So as I said, manifestation simplified is the process by which our inner selves become our outer experience. One term commonly used in the manifestation community is everyone is you pushed out, which basically means that everyone around you is a reflection of you. But manifestation as a whole is really everything is you pushed out. All your good experiences, bad and neutral, start within as thoughts and beliefs. They work themselves out as words and actions, and then become events, circumstances, and material possessions. Everything in life is a product of your perspective. The way you view the world changes the way that the world interacts with you, which in turn changes the way that you react to the world. It's all a cycle that starts within. By disrupting negative cycles in our thoughts and beliefs, we can effectively change the things that we experience in life. Angel numbers, for example. Angel numbers are repeating numbers that you see over and over. Now, most people believe that these are a good sign, but some people actually believe that these numbers are from the devil. The people who see them as a good thing are more likely to have good experiences immediately after seeing them, while the people who think that angel numbers are from Satan are likely to have negative experiences after seeing them. Another example is passing on. Many people view this as a tragedy and have great fears surrounding it. But there are cultures who view it as a celebration. They are genuinely happy when someone passes on because they believe that they have ascended and become infinite and are free from earthly suffering. Another example is job loss. Those who see it as an opportunity often go on to find abundance and fulfilling work. while those who see it as a frantic demise will likely suffer from poverty and unrest until they change their mindset. Even people with ADHD can control their narratives through perspective. There have been many people with ADHD who claim that once they saw it as a way to improve productivity and channel creativity, they began to flourish. Another example can be found in the deaf community. There are many people without hearing who appreciate their circumstance because it allows them to hone in on their other senses and gives them a sense of community that they wouldn't otherwise have. So, what does this have to do with manifestation? I thought manifestation was when you make a wish and it just pops up out of thin air, or you look at a crystal and you win the lottery. Well, it can work that way as well. In the same way that our perspective shapes our experience, our perspectives also shape our energy. And the energy we emit interacts with our physical environment, causing changes on an energetic level. This is what draws in manifestations in more magical ways. There are reputable studies showing that observation, or lack thereof, changes the way that cells behave. Simply by redirecting our attention, we can affect the way that energy moves. I will link some of the studies below. I find them quite fascinating. In fact, I like to rewatch them anytime that I feel doubtful about my abilities to manifest my desires. Even science supports manifestation. This is the reason why a money mindset will draw in more money seemingly out of nowhere. This is why thinking thin can actually make you lose weight. In fact, this method of energy transfer is so effective that top athletes use manifestation techniques to improve their skills. There was actually a study done that I think you'll find quite fascinating. There were 3 groups of people who were given the goal of improving at golf. One group practiced golf without visualizing a successful stroke. One group was told to visualize successful strokes before playing, and the final group was told to visualize successful strokes after playing. After 3 weeks, the 2 groups who visualized their strokes improved significantly more than the group who did not visualize at all. In another, even more shocking study, there were 3 groups with the goal of improving their basketball free throws. One group physically practiced free throws. The second group only practiced free throws in their mind. And the third group did not practice in any way, shape, or form. Of the groups that did practice, both did so for 30 minutes a day for 30 days. At the end of the 30 days, the group that did not practice at all did not improve. But the group that practiced only in their minds actually improved more than the group that practiced only physically. I will link both of these studies below in the description so you can check them out yourself. If you need more proof, refer to the rice experiment, where there are 3 jars of rice. The rice is put in water, and each jar is taken out daily. One jar has loving, nice words spoken to it every day. The second jar is taken out and has hateful words spoken to it. And the final jar, the control, is neutral and it is not spoken to at all. At the conclusion of the experiment, with all other conditions controlled, the jar that had kind words spoken to it did not rot at all. The jar that was ignored had some rot, and the jar that had hateful words spoken to it was significantly more rotten than the rest. I will link a recreation of this famous rice experiment below. You can even repeat the study at home for yourself if you'd like. So now that we've established what manifestation is, how it works on a practical level, and have seen some definitive proof that it also works on an energetic level, how do we use it to get what we want? The answer is simple: by aligning our beliefs, thoughts, words, and actions with what we desire. The reason I think this can get so confusing is because there are so many correct ways to manifest, but they're not one size fits all. It is up to each individual person to find which processes work best for them. Some people only need crystals to get what they want because they believe so strongly that crystals will manifest anything that they desire. They believe that no other factors can interfere with the power of crystals. So, crystals are all they need. The same goes for any other technique, whether it's manifesting with the moon or using affirmations or even witchcraft. Yes, witchcraft is actually a manifestation technique. So you see, there are many different ways to arrive at the right answer. But you don't actually need to use techniques in order to manifest. If scripting and vision boards and hypnosis are fun and effective for you, use them. But at the root of everything, it's your belief in those techniques that makes them successful. I'll talk more about this in another video, but just know that techniques are perfectly fine to use, but they are not necessary and they are not the foundation of manifestation. They are simply a way to practice manifestation. They are not manifestation itself. So let's give an example of what manifestation really is without using any special techniques. Let's say you want to manifest more money. First, you'll want to align your beliefs with the beliefs of a consciousness that has more money. You want to believe that you are worthy of money, that money comes easily to you, that money is good for you, and that you are the type of person who experiences endless abundance. Then you'll want to align your thoughts with the consciousness of someone who has more money. Do not think thoughts of lack or that money is evil. Do not be jealous of those who have money, because if you had more money, you would not be jealous of the people who have as much money as you. Think of all the ways that you can add good to the world with an abundance of money. Romanticize money and feel excited about having it, but also recognize that an abundance of money is normal for you. Next, you want to align your words with a consciousness that has more money. Speak only about how money comes easily to you. Speak about lavish vacations. Even plan them out. Talk about how good it feels to have money and all the good things that you will do with more money. Then align your actions with the consciousness who has more money. This may look like many different things. Perhaps for you, this means saving money. Perhaps it means working more effectively or getting a new job. Maybe it means playing the lottery, donating to charity, hanging out in a rich part of town. It can mean taking better care of your health, eating a more refined diet, or making wealthy friends. Map out what your ideal consciousness would believe, think, say, and do if you had more money, and become that, regardless of how much money you're starting with. Again, this can look very different for each individual person, and if you'd like some help mapping out a game plan, you can email me for coaching at the link in my description. Now, manifestation can be easy. You can master it overnight with the right mindset, but for many of us, myself included, it can take some time. Manifestation is a lifestyle change. It is not just manifesting a text message or getting $5,000. A text message won't make you happy for long, and $5,000 won't last forever. This is a complete mindset shift that will last the rest of your life. So Don't worry if it takes some time to master. There are always ways to improve, and there is no such thing as a lost cause. Everyone can manifest. Everyone is manifesting. Always. All the time. You are just going to learn how to manifest deliberately. There are several barriers to becoming a deliberate and successful manifester. One of those blocks is a victim mindset. If you're hearing what I'm saying and you're feeling defensive, just know that I've been there too. Manifestation is not about taking the blame for bad things that have happened. It is about understanding why those bad things happened and how we can prevent them in the future. I don't have all the answers. There are some things like birth defects, childhood trauma, and death that I can't explain. Other teachers like Abraham Hicks say that literally everything is a manifestation, even the atrocities of war. I personally don't know whether I agree with that perspective, and so I don't concern myself with those outliers. Part of being a happy and successful manifester is not dwelling on doubts and digging for answers about tragic things that we may not be able to explain. It's about focusing on all of the things that we can understand and control. Another block is information overload, the paralysis of having too many options. There are so many ways to manifest, and very few are one size fits all. My best advice is to choose an approach that makes you feel excited, believe in your ability to manifest it, and learn as much as you can about it. Give it at least a month before you move on and try something else. One of the most common techniques for beginners is affirmations. If you feel stuck and you have no idea where to start, do some research on affirmations and start making them a daily practice in your life. You are almost guaranteed to see results with this one. Then, when you have a firm grasp on one thing, you can add another and another and so on. Remember, it's not a race. You have an entire lifetime to master this. You will start seeing successes little by little, and that will build your belief and skill in manifestation. Another common block is time. Often, people turn to manifestation in times of desperation. Their rent is due, or their SP, which means specific person, just broke up with them, and they're in a hurry to master manifestation immediately so that they can fix whatever's wrong. This is a dangerous mindset to have. Honestly, you can still manifest successfully from this state of mind. For example, even if you are desperate, if you deeply believe that affirmations will manifest your desires, they will. Especially if you believe that desperation does not block manifestations. I don't want to make this video too complicated, but beliefs are the root of everything in manifestation, in my opinion. So it is possible to get what you want from a place of panic if you believe that panic is not a block. But we don't want to be in a state of panic anyway, do we? I challenge you to set aside whatever immediate worry you may be feeling and focus on the bigger picture. The money will come. You will get in a healthy relationship. You'll manifest your dream body. But if you stop worrying about the when and the how and focus on the what and the now, the process will be much smoother and faster for you. And those are the basics of manifestation. I hope you found this video helpful and that you feel confident in applying what resonated for you. If you have any questions, please comment below. And if you feel like you could use some one-on-one guidance, you can contact me for coaching at the link in my description. If you made it to the end of the video, I want you to comment banana. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more manifestation videos. And always remember, you are the master of your reality.